Ishuboy in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've got something really special in this video. We're going to confirm that Willian to Arsenal is definitely happening. It's almost done yet. There are certain mild issues with the contract, but that will be done and dusted. And this week, you're going to listen to Arsenal signing Willian on a free transfer. And yes, you guys have already from the live who are watching. Yes, there is more to it than actually just the goodbye to Chelsea. So keep watching the video till the end, and we are going to talk about Coutinho in a little part of Coutinho as well in this video. But more than that, we're going to talk about in the next video. Yes, tomorrow's video is going to be a special about Gabriel Magalhaes. Why is possible that Gabriel Magalhaes is no longer a Lille player at all? So let's start with the news straight away. So the printed edition of Catalan Sport have said that Arsenal have agreed personal terms with Coutinho to come to Arsenal. They now have to agree on a deal with Barcelona. So this is a reality. Arsenal have agreed personal terms with Coutinho. If anyone tells you otherwise, do not believe them. For now, Arsenal have agreed personal terms. If the deal falls off the track, I'll let you know on this. But right now, well, it's pretty much clear that yes, they have agreed personal terms with Felipe Coutinho. Well, let's talk about Jason Cundy. Now, he says that people are wrong to criticize Arsenal for making staff redundant, insisting football clubs are not immune from the effects of the coronavirus crisis. He says, I'm not defending what Arsenal have done, but the footballers at the club are the ones that make the club tick. No one is ever going to say Willian and Aubameyang should not get their money because the cleaner needs an extra £5 a week. Nobody's ever going to say that. The most important people at the football club are the players. It's not fair, but that's just the way it is. I hope my club doesn't go down this route because it doesn't look good. But when another industry does it, why can't Arsenal do it? We've seen some of the biggest industries in the world struggle. Football is no different to banking, airlines. I mean, Virgin Airlines have just filed for bankruptcy. There are two workforces at football clubs: the people behind the scenes that do the administration, the catering, the tickets, and then there's the playing staff. Don't confuse the two. No football club is going to take away from the playing staff. The behind the scenes staff rely on the first team. If the first team don't perform, don't get the European football or win trophies, they'll have to make staff cuts somewhere. That's what football does. And what sticks in the neck for everyone, and I understand this, is the huge wages. But businesses up and down the high street across the world are going bust and having to lay off. So why do people look at football clubs as if they are so different? That's because I think we are more attached to the clubs than the other businesses of the world, Jason. But other than that, I think I agree to your point. I actually made a video about it. So yes, I completely agree with you. Amnesty International has called for the Premier League to overhaul its hopelessly unsuited owners and directors test. The human rights group has written to the league's chief executive Richard Masters and put forward a proposed updated test. It comes after a Saudi-led takeover offer for Newcastle was withdrawn, with the Middle East country's public investment fund have been set to take an 80% stake in the Newcastle. So that did not happen. So I think, yes, let them do that. But moving on. Well, now right now I'm going to talk about something really special. So keep watching the video till the end, man. And did you know Martinelli absolutely nowhere near the ball for that goal against Chelsea, that unbelievable counter-attacking goal where Conte bowed down to the new king. Within 10 seconds, he brings the ball under control, runs the full length of the pitch, takes almost many of the Chelsea squad and scores, touching the ball just 7 times. Just some memories, man. Well, let's talk about Mesut Ozil. Now, what is happening with Mesut Ozil, man? Arsenal playmaker Mesut Ozil met with Başakşehir manager Okan Buruk in Turkey last night. And of course, he's being linked with a move to the Turkish champions. But of course, it is not true because he's not joining Başakşehir. It's another PR stunt by Akun. So I think it's pretty much clear that everyone wants to know, Ozil wants everyone to know that he's actually planning his future already. Well, Arsenal are aware Ozil does not want to leave, but want to find a compromise to help free up the money in the wage bill for transfer business this summer. So this is why Arsenal have offered to pay off Mesut Ozil's £18 million contract to free up funds for new recruits. Arsenal will make a new push to reach an agreement over Mesut Ozil, and they are already to make an offer to pay him off and reach a deal or subsidize his 350k a week wages if he moves to another club. So yes, that's pretty much clear. Mesut Ozil is about to leave Arsenal, and Arsenal are making sure that they pay him off and write him off the wage bill straight away. Former Arsenal midfielder, I already announced it before as well, but former Arsenal midfielder Danielson, now 32, has joined Maltese side Sliema Wanderers, historically Malta's most successful team, on a 1-year contract. All the best, Danielson, for that. And Coutinho, let's talk about Coutinho, man. I already spoke that on my live. Those who missed it, this is for you. Coutinho wants to focus on Bayern Munich's Champions League campaign and has told Barcelona not to keep him informed on negotiations, but he visited Arsenal's training facilities on Friday, where he will surely work next year. Well, so it's coming from Sport. I don't believe it though, but yes, I think the first part is really, you can actually believe that. Well, let's talk about the most talked about player right now and the whole reason why let's first address the Bird Leno issue. So according to Alan Nixon, Bird Leno looks likely to have new checks on his knee injury this week, and Arsenal may have to sign a replacement keeper. Well, the Gunners played without him for much of the restart, and Leno has a ligament strain after colliding with Neil Maupay. We all know that. Arsenal want further tests on the damage and clarification on the time it will take for him to recover. Emirates Chiefs are looking around for potential stopgaps as cover for Emi Martinez, who looks set to start in the side when the new season begins next month. So I think this is it. Well, let's talk about Willian now. Let's not just waste any more time. So now three important things about Willian to Arsenal is a done deal. Number one, Willian actually coming out on Instagram and posting an open letter to the fans of Chelsea Football Club. Here he mentioned there were 7 wonderful years. In August 2013, when I received the offer from Chelsea, I was convinced that this was where I had to play. Today, I'm certain that it was the best of decisions. There were so many happy times, some sad, there were trophies, and it was always very intense. And also, this is not it. Even Chelsea actually followed suit, and actually, reposted his those posts as well. But not only this, let's talk about the second thing. Now, Willian was on a video call with David Luiz. And on Instagram, David Luiz has always together. He's posted this on his stories. So yes, this confirms the second part that yes, Willian to Arsenal is almost done, because David Luiz actually called him up to wish him for his birthday, and it's really great to see the fellow Brazilian actually looking out for that. Is the best part of David Luiz that I like more about David Luiz. And here's the official confirmation. Fabrizio Romano tweets out that confirmed last details and paperwork time between Willian and Arsenal. He's going to join Gunners on next week. So yes, Fabrizio Romano confirms that Willian to Arsenal is a done deal, and they're going to the last details and the paperworks. And next week, Willian to Arsenal will be unveiled, and all the best, Arsenal. That is what I would say to them, because they have got their first signing in Willian. So congratulations to all the Arsenal fans who are actually wanting Willian to come, and really sad for all the Arsenal fans who thought that still think that Willian is not the perfect sign that they should have gone for. But please wait and be positive about the signings that are going to come after Willian. But here's some important good news, good things. Arsenal are leading all-time FA Cup winners with 14 trophies, 2 ahead of their nearest competitors, Manchester United. That's why we've got a legacy, man. We got a legacy to keep, and that's why Arteta is hired. Well, Jeff Rain Adelaide replaced Aaron Ramsey for Arsenal in the FA Cup 2016. Leon's Jeff Rain Adelaide holds off Juventus's Aaron Ramsey in the Champions League 2020. So you could see it was a Gooner moment, man. I love it. I love to see when two Gooners have left Arsenal and they are actually facing each other, man. It is really great to see. So let's recap it off with a quote from Dennis Bergkamp that I got recently on Twitter. He says, when you start supporting a football club, you don't support it because of the trophies or a player or history. You support it because somewhere there found a place where you belong. So yes, that's the biggest reason. I love Dennis Bergkamp for this thing. It's always classy. Arsenal have been signing classy players, barring some, but yeah, let's talk about these things. And we have already spoken about Willian, so I hope this proves my part of Willian is a done deal to Arsenal, and since it's coming from Fabrizio Romano, I don't think so you need to doubt it in any way. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day twice, so you got to subscribe and hit that bell icon, because when you do that, you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. 10k army, man. And yes, much love to Chicken Nuggets, man. Chicken Nuggets for life. For life, I'm sorry. So yes, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon. Tomorrow we're going to talk about why Lille have to sell Gabriel Magalhaes, and yes, that is also hinting one more reason why we should start believing that Gabriel to Arsenal is almost a done deal as well. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.